I actually went through 3 cinematographers on this because it was so low budget. We made it for £7,500, and we lost half of that when we shut down production at one point. So I ended up, because it was shot over those 2 periods, and the cinematographers I was using would get called away to other projects. I had different ones. But I wanted them to have the same kind of improvisational feel that the actors did. So I wanted them to, I was very hands-off with my directing. I wanted the camera guys to follow the actors wherever they wanted to do and not worry about a boom falling into shot, anything like that, just be focused on treating it as if it was a real documentary. One of the cinematographers was bragging about to his friends that he didn't have to do any research for this film because he was just going to show up and treat it like a documentary, which may have just been him being lazy, but so he just showed up, and he was actually quite kind of the top guy we had, and really he was the first cinematographer, and so he created the tone for the other cinematographers to follow, of just being able to follow the action and treat it like a real documentary. Most of these scenes are one shot. We don't cut into them besides the occasional jump cut, because I figured that we needed to reflect the fact that we were poor filmmakers, and if we were documentarians we would have had one camera shooting them the entire time, and so you've got 3.5-minute takes where the actors are having to move back and forth and that kind of thing. So yeah, I wanted to critique that, and also the documentaries where it's quite obvious the director's getting involved in the film, but they're still trying to portray that it's a realistic view of this subject matter. I wanted to give it a kind of Nick Broomfield, who's that other, the British guy that's always making documentaries about things?
Oh. No.
Louis Theroux. That's it. Yeah, Louis Theroux. Yeah, the British guy.
Yeah.
That kind of feel. So that's kind of what I was thinking through the voiceover. But that was kind of the main thing that changed throughout it. And then I decided to drop it out at the end of the film once it became apparent that I was interfering too much. I would definitely stay behind the camera next time. It was impossible. I would turn up to set, get everything done, all of a sudden I've got to go in front of the screen, and I'd be like, oh, holy shit, I don't remember my lines. Thankfully I did, because I wrote the script. But I don't know, hopefully that achieved some sort of different performance, the fact that I had no rehearsal and was not thinking about my performance at all. Maybe you can see in my eyes, I'm thinking about their performance as I'm performing. But yeah, I just tried to be myself, really, in the scenes, and because we had workshopped the script quite a lot with the actors, and in those times I would be the director of the actual film, not the director of inside the film, and so I just tried to be like that, but as if I was on screen.